Ukraine uses US Starlink to strike at Russian forces. The Ukrainian army uses the US Starlink satellites to strike at the Russian forces, as it has no other communication channels, the US Ars Technica publication said. Starlink is a group of satellites for uninterrupted internet access at 5G speed from any point of the planet, including hard-of-access areas. The deployment began in 2015. The project was initiated by US businessman Elon Musk and is implemented by his SpaceX company. The group comprises microsatellites. 60 test satellites were launched, followed by 60 operational satellites. As for February 2022, there were 2,089 satellites in the near-Earth orbit. Starlink provides internet access through ground terminals that are sold across the world. Starlink services are available also in Ukraine. Musk said on February 27 that new terminals were on the way to Ukraine. How will Starlink help Ukraine amid war with Russia? Ukraine's vice PM had asked Musk to start services in Ukraine to provide relief to its citizens. In a tweet, the minister said, "While you, Elon Musk, try to colonize Mars, Russia tried to occupy Ukraine. While your rockets successfully land from space, Russian rockets attack Ukrainian civil people. We ask you to provide Ukraine with Starlink stations and to address sane Russians to stand." Musk, without taking too much time, replied within a day, "Starlink service is now active in Ukraine." Hence, Musk's internet service would at least help citizens stay connected with their close ones in this war situation with Russia. Russian military experts believe Starlink terminals pose a threat to the project. The user terminal is the first threat, as it is an absolutely autonomous space communication station outside the national control, military expert Mikhail Kudryonok said. Autonomous internet access provides a possibility of access to financial transactions regardless of the government. It can be used in communications for any purpose. Kudryonok believes it creates numerous indirect threats for the national security. Foreign media said the Ukrainian military uses Starlink. As electricity supplies are interrupted and the situation with internet access is to deteriorate, Ukraine is using Starlink for certain types of communications. Drones can use it in rural areas for reconnaissance and guidance. The Times in the UK quoted a representative of air intelligence of the Ukrainian armed forces as saying that artillery units use Starlink to connect with drones with infrared sensors to detect and track targets at night. The publication said only the latest drones have such a capability. Russian officials reacted to the use of Starlink by the Ukrainian military. Starlink used to claim it was a purely civilian company, Roscosmos chief Dmitry Rogozin said on March 2. Starlink is a private company subordinated to the U.S. regulator. At the early planning stage, the regulator submits to the International Telecommunications Union the general description of the group of satellites, as well as frequencies to be engaged, the experts said. The international legal base related to multi-satellite low-orbit groups is weak. Kudryonok believes the creation of such sophisticated satellite groups should be placed under national control of US. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.